Ah, good day, good folk. I'm Edward Boldwin, at your service. Today we are fighting a most formidable foe, and I wonder if I have what it takes to fight this foe. Oh well. Let's get rid of all the unnecessary goods. Okay, I found this. Reminds me of the signs we used to have back in the olden days. I hope I have the guts and the gusto to take on this fierce foe. Let's see. All I wish to know is, can I wield a dagger? Yes, I can. Come on, my dear friend Pate. Let us enter in glorious combat. Let us see what is beyond this magnificent door. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! Who is this man? Watch out, my friend! Take your precautions! Pate! Good sir, watch yourself! This man is quite large! Pate, you have the final strike! Oh! Oh dear. Oh, excuse me, Pate. It seems I took the final hit. Ah. Well. Oh. Oh. You seem to have absorbed part of my soul, but I care little. We are victorious! Ah. Ah. Feel that energy flow. Feel it go. Ah! Ha ha ha! I am the mightiest. Well, at least today I am. It's hard to say who will be the mightiest tomorrow, but with a little bit of luck it'll be me as well. You are a fool. But I appreciate the effort. I really do. Aha! Now that we have the key, we may progress. And pick up this fine treasure. A ring of restoration? Well, it's a bit heavy. I'll have to remove my dagger. What a glorious door. Produce the symbol of the king. The king of Boletaria, you mean? Or the king of Drangleic? Whichever it is, you must specify. Specify. Important step of any procedure. Up the ladder we go. With resounding speed and vigor.
You would take these?
Thank you.
You're strange. Oh, we get as strangers these days. Drangleic's been a pile of rubble since... And the giant. Seemed like the battles would never end. Poor folk like myself have nary a place to... That's why I keep all me things right with me. You may travel light.
Your hands have a strange glow to them.
They say these trees grew from each carcass spout. But you hear what they also say? Don't believe what an old hag says. It's high time of a bargain for you. It's high time.
Can I please say, madame, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for the gift you have given me. And, in order to show gratitude from both ends, I will buy these fine punching gloves from thee. I don't have any need for anything specific right now.
Thanks.
Yes, yes, but what is that ring you gave me? Slightly stronger. Ah, fallen foes yield more souls, are they? Well, I'm not averse to a slight increase. Let's see. Don't these perilous foes give about 90? Well, that's a fair increase. I would say I'll hold on to that. Let us head back to Majula. We must spend these souls in my fortification. To reinforce the soul is to reinforce one's resolve. If this is to be believed. First, of course, to see if I have any means by... only a few scraps. Meager, slim pickings.
Bearer of seek so, seek less.
I intend to bring all of my attributes to 10 at first. I am quite pleased with this increase. I can carry some materials, my weapon is slightly stronger. I can feel the energy flowing through my veins. Coursing through me like a hot summer day. Can I perhaps return my gloves? Well, yes. It's a narrow fit, but it goes. Oh! Miss! You've taken to Majula!
Oh, you go on.
You are such a kind miss. Ah! You found more of those little stones! Well, I would be a fool not to invest in a few of those.
Thank you. Don't. Everyone's so stink. Everyone's so stink. You're my only customer. We call this place Majula. Not too special if you ask. It's just a place where everyone's so...
What a silly old lass. Let us head over. Where did I just head over? I wasn't even paying attention. That is, a strange activity. I hope no one noticed. There we are. There we are. A fine result, if I do say so myself. Hello, good folk. Watch yourself, dear sir. We're about to fall off yonder ledge. And yonder ledge is not quite... This place lacks... what do they call it? Ledges. Proper ledges. Proper protection from tumbling off. That man wields quite the mighty sword, though. Oh dear, oh dear! Wouldn't want these dastardly fellows ganging up on me, would I? I'd rather fight somewhere where I don't have the risk of tumbling off like a fool, but it seems to be quite the common feature in this landscape. Common features. Though I may grow nimbler, I'm still not nearly as nimble as I hope I was. But these souls are delicious. Oh, there's another one of those strange pulls with a lever I may pull. Well, I've never been one to say no to a lever. And up! Come on, good sir. Let us partake in glorious combat. Can I recommend another swing to that combo? You have very much the position to be making another strike to the right, but you seem a bit exhausted towards the end. Another one of those fine blessings of the divine. So kind, so kind. This axe has done nothing but serve me well. Oh! Oh, what a marvellous design! I wish I could learn that one. What a magnificent building. But if there is a foggy gate before such a magnificent building, it can be nothing I want any business with. Let's see what we find. A ring of binding. Isn't that... it should be. Well, if I ever get into a pickle and fall into my soul form, I'll know where to look. It'll surely serve me well in my grand journey. I still don't like these slacks. One side is different from the other, after all. It's not very polite. They like their blue roofing, it seems. I'm not too ashamed to like them either. Ooh, whose sign is this? I've never heard of this man. But, considering the circumstances, why not? If you are willing to assist me, dear sir. Then let us go forward. Perhaps we may slay another powerful foe. I will lay my hand upon the fog. Oh, oh dear! This man is no weakling. Preserve your stamina. Never forget to preserve one's stamina. Let us be cheap and consume only a gem of souls. This poor chap has little technique to protect himself in the rear. But his shield is magnificent! Look at the size of that thing! Stability must be monstrous. Yes! Let us clash with this foe! To you the final strike, Masterless! I will take his attention with a mighty slap on the cheeks. Yes! Congratulations, my dear sir! Congratulations! What a fine hero you've been! Oh, look at this! I'm filled with souls! I feel so energetic, so powerful, that I cannot be stopped anymore. And a bonfire. And a miss! Miss! What brings you out here? We're so far in the middle of, well, nowhere. Miss! Oh, miss! Tell me your secrets.
Are you from these parts?
Not exactly. Edward Boldwin, at your service.
My name is Lycia. I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power, but the cost of it.
Well, I already have such a chime, but I thank thee for the services. Ooh, a ring that increases one's faith. Never heard of such a thing. Thou hast many magical miracles. Well, let's see, which one requires the least faith? I don't have much faith, after all. I will purchase this, and I will leave it at that for now. You have quite the collection of these miracles.
I'd heard awful rumors about this place. The king, gone. The earth. I fear that, by now, they may have... Why did I come here? Do I need any other reason? My preceptor always said this art, and such. Sometimes I fight. It is, and being out here all alone. I expected this cathedral to be without any goings-on, to a place... Sorry. Help the god. I expected this without any goings-on, to
As
a
you
place...
wish, milady.
Oh, done so?
Yes, I'm done. Travel back to Majula. Whoosh. I must say this travel is a little bit different from Archstone's, which are slightly less whoosh, if lacking the term to properly pronounce it.
Bearer of the sea, lest the
I wish to gain the power of magic. Well, considering I'm not far enough just yet, I might as well increase my endurance just a little bit further. Ah, look at these new powers. I have a spell slot, no less. Ah! Ooh, the cost is sometimes quite dear. Thank thee, milady. If I ever write a book... A book.
I knew.
I will surely write and mention of thee.
Thanks.
Oh, well. So it appears I'm on a lucky streak. I guess I might as well give it a try and see if I can get a little bit further in this strange place. I must say my heart is pounding and my chest is bustling. If those are the right terms to use. I will only tell thee of it once. The second time forward, I will do this on my own. Oh. I thought I saw something flickering on the floor, but it was nothing. It was nothing. So many of those by now. I've collected the full set, one could say. Oh, tusk, dear sir. No allies. This will be my first true test of skill, wit, and ability then. I can sense it right behind this door. Oh dear, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Because I know that what lies beyond this gate is nothing short of a foul foe. Too late. Oh dear. Well. My heart still pounds in my chest. Oh. My heart. Oh. That fight! It was... Oh! I used the shield, you see. And he came charging at me. And I was... Oh! I ran behind the ballista, armed it, and fired! Oh! 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 Oh, what a fight! What a... Oh! Oh! I'm going to faint. I'm going to faint. Calm down. Oh. Just a blacksmith. I'm not suited for fighting large foes and shining armor. Oh, but that ballista surely was a great aid, madam. You should have been there. Oh, I think I might be dying here. Oh, can you hold on to my souls? Oh dear.
Bearer of the curse.
My heart is just
Seek
exploding.
Lest this...
I decided to go home with the bone, figuring I'd rest as quickly as possible before more went ill. Yes, my head is just... Oh! Ah, that actually hurts a bit. Not at all my... No, actually, if I just take 2 of those, I can increase this. If I take this, and I think these 2, I can increase this to enough to get 2 slots. Now I can attune my miracle. Oh, it's a great soul error. They don't even have the right one. Oh my goodness. Oh, I wish you would have been there. Oh, you should have been there, but It took a lot of tries. I used several of my effigies. I wasted some of my life gems even, foolishly thinking that would be any better. I always arrived with enough Estus. Also dropped off the edge, lost my souls. Oh dear.
You?
I think I'm going to vomit. Madam.
Thanks.
Oh, madam! Oh! I feel a hero. I can't. I can't. Part of me knows I can, but I can't. Well, without pants it is. These chime staves are rather heavy. But at least I can perform an elementary miracle. Now that I have spells in my pocket, I should be slightly better off. You know, since I won't be needing that all the time. Oh, heavens me. Oh, let us go back there. I'm so proud of myself. I can't believe I managed to pull that one off. Ah, my heart. Oh, my heart. I'm filled with joy and jubilation. I should try my best not to spice that story up more than I should. Thinking about it, I probably should have changed to my ring of binding instead of the life ring. I would have gotten a lot more efficiency out of that one, but does it really matter when I have won and I'm the victor? Oh, my head, it hurts. All that blood flowing to my brain as I needed the best of my reflexes. Oh. I'll need to lie down after this one. Oh my. Oh, at least my chain wasn't fully broken, I assume. Oh yes, it equipped my life gems to stop me from using them. Because I kept using them when I shouldn't be. Oh yes, I already got a weapon of sorts. It's called the Ring of Blades. It appears to increase my efficiency with tools quite a lot. Gone with you, armor. If weapons are increased, then I will need my rolling some more. Now that I have this heal, I won't exactly need life gems as often as I used to. I like this Ring of Blades. It is a fine tool. Dear me. So I've learned. These souls I've been accumulating, I can make into something. Now, I know of a forbidden ritual that allows me to separate the souls into their fragments, so that I can construct each and every one of these weapons as necessary. I will do so. Perhaps forge my own. Oh, Ballista, let me fire! A salute. Your great and mighty power. This one is the one I used. Let me tell of you how it went. I missed the first one, and he came rushing, almost breaking this one. I snuck back, lured him over here, and then I went over here. I went, ha-ha! Rushed behind, I managed to hit him just in time, and went in for the mercy kill. Oh. Oh. Do I have any way to express that I am absolutely, just exhausted? May the world take me by the shins and toss me down the rafters. I am spent. But it feels so good. Oh, these are giants. They have feet. And as we know, trees do not have feet. They have roots. Oh, Dranglek. Probably belonging to some high-standing... Dear me, that is armor of the finest class. No helmet, though. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that is a fine shield. But it would take a lot to wear that, so I'll avoid it for now. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious me. I'm finally calming down a bit. It's nothing quite like the thrill of the fight, is there? Oh, I think my nose is bleeding. I think the excitement has struck me in my veins so strongly that my nose is bleeding. Well, it's just some snot. And the tears of joy. 3 in one go. There's only a nest here and well, it's not uncommon to be grabbed by birds in these strange lands. Tally-o then! Just don't drop me from any height. I can't take a big fall. Oh my, such ocean. Quite a glorious view, wouldn't you agree, ma'am? Oh, is it, sir? Well, here we are. I wonder how light... Oh. I wonder how light the foreign set is. Oh yes, I was looking for that set of armor that I arrived in. Heavier than most. Oh well. Where am I even? My gut tells me I'm in the middle of nowhere interesting, but something about this place breathes more life than I've seen before. I think it would be best not to stay here too long. Hello, sir? Sir? Do you know where this is? I've never been here, you see. I'm foreign. Do you know where I am? If you don't wish to talk, I'll leave, fine. But I have no intention of coming back anytime soon. Well then. Oh, she's left? Oh well, so be it. Let's see what's down this place. And then we will end our journey on that positive note of me being the victorious hero. I shouldn't oversell myself. I am, as I've said many times, just a simple blacksmith. If I oversell myself, I'll get overconfident, and I know many heroes that died, not out of incompetence, but overconfidence. You know, they're getting over their head, thinking they're all that. Oh. Well, this is a place, I guess. Always roll too soon. It'll surely be the death of me one day. You know that, sir? I know it too. One should always roll into the attack, as that way you have less exposure to the swing itself. Human effigies. Ooh, pills. That is not a halberd, that is an axe on a stick. But I will not disagree with its power. Oh yes, I've unlocked a great many new weapons now that I have. They're not as good as mine, though. I will sharpen them. In fact, I think I will go back to the workshop and try to sharpen my tools a bit, so that everything is up to tip-top shape. I quite appreciate the joke. But yes, I have many more tools I can use now. Can I use the bow? No, but I can use the crossbow, which is a great boon indeed. I will see thee later, in this strange sewer-like system.